we moved down here in 1974. They had just taken the acreage, basically. The ranch property wasn't part of it yet. There was I think the first part that was taken was 800 and some acres, and around Reed Pond, basically.
Okay.
And from the airport all the way back, it went right up to the airport runway, actually, the park property, and it still does. They put the taxiway on county property, but the county knows that. But then it came all the way back to, I would say, to where Startop Ranch is, in that area behind Startop Ranch and Mary Wisemantel's house, which is, I think, Foley. It was Foley after Wisemantel.
Okay.
But it was basically that area, and then later on they got other pieces of property, bought the ranch, and then they got other pieces in between, which are significant amounts. I mean, there were 300 acres in between the ranch. The ranch was 37 acres, 35, 37 acres. And then they got the property in between there and made it one piece all the way through to the sound.
And how many acres is it now total?
I'm not positive. It's over 1,000.
Right.
But not a lot. It's over 1,000 acres.
Because between that and the state, wasn't it about 3,000 acres altogether?
Yeah, it could be.
From the ranch out to the lighthouse?
It could easily be, because especially with the state having the Ocamp Road and everything now, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, very likely could be.
And tell us again why, which park were you at before this?
Cedar Point.
You were at Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
And what made you come to Montauk? Well, Paulette was from Montauk, your wife.
Well, there wasn't any park in Montauk. It was bought the year that I came down here. And actually, it was they had possession of it, I think, the year before, maybe in 1973, maybe. They had a lot of the property. Perry Duryea owned the property, and I think my wife's uncle, Eddie Pospisil, he was part of it.
Oh.
And I know when they had the property is when they extended East Lake Drive down to the end. East Lake Drive used to end right where the parking lot is for the nature trails now. It used to end right there.
Oh, really?
Yes. And Perry and Eddie wanted to build the airport. They built the airport, and they wanted a motel. The Portel was right across from where the airport was. And that was the only thing down there. When you went across, they had to put drainage ditches and everything going across the water where Little Reed, connected with Lake Montauk. Well, it's called Little Reed, but it was all Big Reed and Little Reed it was all connected. It really was. There was maybe a smaller area that connected the two, but it was all one big, massive water, and that was connected to Lake Montauk, actually.
So to get to Gin Beach,
yeah, you'd have
it was
to go
just
around.
woods.
Yeah, maybe at a certain time of year when there was a low water level or something, it didn't have much rain, maybe you could get through at that point where East Lake Drive goes down now. But most of the time, I don't think you could. You'd have to go all the way around on the other side of Big Reed and down the beach.
Oh.
Yeah, there really wasn't any woods to speak of in that area. It was just all sand. It was mostly sand when I came here, basically. And when I came here, that was a long time ago.